What's going on, ballers? Welcome back. In today's video, we got some good news to talk about. So before we get started, let's take a look at crypto bubbles. So the market is red once again. We have Render down 4%, Caspa down 6%, and Aave down 5%. So if you're buying, not looking too bad. If you're selling, you might want to hold off a bit. On CoinMarketCap, the Fear and Greed Index is at a 34, so not too much confidence still. Bitcoin down 3% for the day. It's at $56,018. Ethereum at $2,362, also down 3%. And the big news for the week is U.S. stocks plunged with tech and semiconductor sectors leading the decline, while Bitcoin ETFs saw their largest outflows since May. Meanwhile, the FBI warns of North Korean hackers targeting Bitcoin ETFs. So people who have Bitcoin ETFs, you know it's not your crypto. However, if you're buying crypto off the exchanges, you might want to put it in a self-custody wallet, because if anything happens to those exchanges, then you're probably screwed, you know what I mean? Also, out of California, the California Attorney General Rob Bonta today announced a $3.9 million settlement with cryptocurrency trading platform Robinhood for failing to allow customers to withdraw their cryptocurrency from the platform. Now, this happened between 2018 and 2022. The crypto industry is corrupt and convoluted, but its survival strategy is simple: control Congress. So, for people who are in politics, what do they want? They want money and power. And it says, I support reasonable regulations on crypto, including bipartisan bills to close loopholes that are allowing drug cartels and terrorist organizations like Hamas to use digital currency to fund their operations. See, they want to control crypto, but when it comes to cash, they already have control over the money supply. So, they're perfectly okay with that. And that's really how it is. So this gentleman who was running for president, Vivek Ramaswamy, he calls the current crypto regulation anti-American at its core. And I fully agree with that. Now, the US is just so far behind when it comes to crypto, it's not even funny. U.S. banking regulator calls for stronger oversight of crypto risks, and pretty much proves his point. In 2022, for instance, as the crypto market imploded with $2 trillion of market value lost and multiple crypto platforms filing for bankruptcy, the banking system was largely unaffected. That's because they have full control over the banking system. And the importance of people having control over their own crypto and having it self-custodied really wouldn't have too much of an effect. But, So the CEO of Ripple reveals a timeline for the RLUSD launch of the stablecoin. And Brad Garlinghouse's speech Wednesday reveals that the Ripple stablecoin RLUSD will launch in a few weeks rather than the longer expected duration, which was a couple of months. So maybe within the next month, we can see this stablecoin launch. Bitcoin network activity reaches 3-year lows amid waning interest. Now, we know that back in March we reached record highs. I think this year we already seen Bitcoin reach 2 record highs. Now, the active addresses on the Bitcoin network, which had recently reached 1.2 million at their peak in mid-March, are now down to 838,000. And like I said, earlier in the year, we had already hit like 2 all-time highs. We went up to like 73, 74K. In late August, this figure dropped even further to 744,000, marking the lowest daily tally since 2021. So we can tell that this is retail, and this is just how low the confidence is in the retail space. Over 600 Bitcoin ATMs shut down amid criminal activity, and US takes the lead, of course. Over 600 Bitcoin ATMs were shut down globally, and the US is leading the reduction by losing 400 ATMs in July and 258 in August. So the thing is that, if the government accuses you of something, it's the government, and obviously they have better lawyers than you and I will ever have. We really can't say anything. If they accuse you of criminal activity, it's not like you can say, oh no, I wasn't doing anything criminal. They could just go in the gas station and snatch up the ATMs and steal all the crypto. And that's just why, we have to continue to stress of having self-custody wallets, because we do not want the government to just come in and steal your Bitcoin. They already have enough. MasterCard launches crypto card, enabling users to spend in 100 million European merchants. Now, it says that this new card allows users to spend their crypto directly from their self-custodial wallets. Now, this is very bullish and great news. They operate internationally, and obviously MasterCard has been doing this since 1966, and they provide various financial services in more than 210 countries and territories. So this just gives a wide array of clientele. The crypto fear index is rising, but El Salvador continues to stick to their DCA strategy. Every single day they're buying one Bitcoin. And we know when it comes to like institutions, countries, and whales, they don't really care what the price of Bitcoin is. Bitcoin can go down to $40,000. They're still going to buy Bitcoin in the same amount. But retail, people like you and I, we're going to get more hesitant to buy Bitcoin the lower the price goes. And that's the reason why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because they're just going to keep buying it regardless. BitGo approved as crypto custodian for Swiss SIX exchange. BitGo's approval under SIX exchange, Switzerland's primary stock exchange, strengthens its role as a provider of secure, compliant storage solutions for digital assets like crypto. BitGo Europe's custodial services will be supported by a $250 million insurance policy, providing additional protection for its clients, which is great. It makes the clients feel more secure and doesn't feel like, the clients will have to go in there and feel like, they're just gambling their money away. They actually feel like, okay, if I lose my money, I'm insured. So it gives them a little more, sense of peace of mind. Agora-backed AUSD stablecoin is live on Sui. Agora, the stablecoin company led by early-stage finance and technology industry veterans Nin Van Eck, Drake Evans, and Joe McGrady, has launched its industry-disrupting AUSD stablecoin on Sui, the Layer 1 blockchain offering industry-leading performance and infinite horizontal scaling. AUSD adds a key dimension to Sui's surging list of native assets, being the first institutional-grade US dollar stablecoin to deploy in the Sui DeFi ecosystem, which is great. We love our DeFi, got to continue to support it. What is Conflux, the crypto linked to China's blockchain ambitions? So, Conflux Blockchain claims to be the only crypto company with approval to operate in China after the government banned all crypto products in 2021. And since the beginning of 2023, Conflux's associated cryptocurrency has been almost parabolic since the price rally, skyrocketing 1,300% throughout January and February. So it's been having like that Nvidia type look. It's just been going straight up. Now, that's just great. And the people of China finally have, the opportunity to get into crypto. Now, I know personally that, they've been going behind the scenes and doing their little sneaky things, but now it's, legal. They're able to actually do it without having to jump through the loopholes. India's FIU considers approving 2 more foreign crypto exchanges. Now, India is very crypto friendly, and they're only getting more and more crypto friendly. They have some of the loosest regulations. I think loosest is the word, if not most loose regulations. So sources familiar with the matter told a local media outlet that India's Financial Intelligence Unit is reviewing registration requests from 4 offshore exchanges, while the names of the platforms were not disclosed. The source said 2 of these entities could be allowed to begin operations by the end of fiscal year 2025. So more exposure for more people. India has over 1 billion people. So you just got to understand, to have 1 billion people exposed to the crypto market is insane. And they're going to be exposed to the market before Americans, Americans already have exposure to crypto, but I think that India is going to have more education when it comes to crypto. A lot of Americans, when you talk to them about it on the streets, they feel like it's a scam. They feel very hesitant to crypto. They have a very old-fashioned mindset. So I think that it's going to be a lot more different when it comes to Asia, the Middle East, and India. Now, when it comes to earlier this year, it says that they have already given the approval to Binance and KuCoin. So having those additional exchanges will just broaden the spectrum. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.